Good day, Lord and ladies, and welcome back to Hard West with me, Cornish-knight. We have just started off on the first story arc. We are collecting gold. I was just going to have a go and have a look at this church, actually. There's two ways of moving. You can left click and send him wherever you want, or you just right click on the objective and he will go there under his own steam. The church, God may have been away on business, but Reverend Grievels had a reputation of being a miracle worker for a price. He could heal the most serious ailments. Those with less cash could leave a tip in offering box, granting them a place in his prayers for the day. The prayer offering has a especially high price for something that might not even have worked at all. That's a lot of money for a prayer. We can go back. They're basically prayers of boons that you can get. We can go to the meadow. You notice a young native woman with a basket picking flowers and carefully selecting herbs. Initially started by your rival, she then offers you healing herbs for sale. You've bought the healing herbs for 35. You inspect the basket but decided to look out healing plants. So you've inspected the basket but decided to seek out the healing plants yourself instead. I'm going with her knowledge. After selling you some herbs, the young woman leaves. Okay, so we've got 3 healing herbs to healing items. That seems a bit expensive, but... So he has one. You can only ever carry one of one item at one time when it's usable. So we'll give him some healing stuff. We have 6 claims left. So let's go back to the dump mine. The mine looks like it's hard rock depths, but still untouched. There's probably... Let's go with excavate the deeper gold, costing you 40 gold. We only made a 4 gold profit on that. Let's try this one. Ooh, cost us... You've collected the deep gold deposit, rinsing the rocks in the vacuum in the shovel. Its prospecting cost you $40, gained you $95. We made $55 profit. Excellent. Inevitably, news about the gold spread overnight. Several nearby homesteads and settlements were raided. Father worried that you would make it on your own. He figured you needed protection. You disagreed, but you went along with the decision for the last time. Asked Crime Lord for protection. Right, this is a trick that I've learnt, folks. This is a nice little trick that I've learnt. I played the first game, I've played this through before, so I know exactly how this works, which is at the moment that we go to the Crime Lord for protection, he will start demanding protection money from us, which is not particularly fantastic, because every time you use him, your amount of protection money goes up, percentage wise, which I believe is 5% each turn, so he's going to be really eating into your profits. So until then, I'm just going to basically do a little bit of exploiting. You come across a shady looking character in a particular clothing and by a bizarre market stand. He said that his trinkets will only reveal themselves to you when you've deserved so. You browse his exceptional wares. So what does he have? He's got a repeater rifle, he's got a relic, and he's got snake leather boots. Now, this is interesting. You can basically get these in-game by basically doing events and unlocking them, or you can basically buy them. So for the time being, I'm going to not buy them. But if you look at the repeater rifle, for example, it has 2 heat, so someone's just contacted me. He'll have to be patient and wait. Right, sorry about that. Right here, you can see the heat indicators there. It has a medium range, damage of 4, has 16 ammunition. It does the same amount of damage as the pistol, but it has longer range. Snake leather boots. Boots can be hard to get anywhere. Interesting indeed. So that's what he's got. 1 second, please. Sorry about that, folks. Right, so we have that, we have the Mexican town, we have the trade outpost. So let's go and check out the trade outpost. proprietor was eager to exchange goods for you. So this is what he's got. He's got a double-barreled shotgun, which is nice. Very damaging, but it's very close range. He's got sturdy boots, which we've already found. Healing herbs. So the ones we bought ourselves for 35, each healing herb was 15, so we made a little bit of saving. Tobacco. One of the many riches of the New World, boosts calming effects on body and mind. It improves your aim. I actually like tobacco a lot. So what you do is that you do this, confirm, then we have to trade. I'm going to give the amount that he adjusts to offer. Yeah, that's basically the amount that he wants. Confirm trade, and so we've got 2 bits of tobacco. Tobacco is a very nice item to have. Relics are one-shot items, so I don't use them unless I really need to. But I like tobacco for Warren because his aim isn't fantastic. Right, so we've got 4 prospecting claims left. Ask Crime for protection, so I'm going to basically use up my remaining prospecting claims before we go and talk to the bad guy. Right, you mind the hard rock cost you? There we go. Cost us 100. We made 200. We've basically gaining you $226, which we made $126 after expenses. That site's depleted. Right, it repeats the same thing, so I'm just doing this. Made us $6. We didn't make that place is depleted. So we've got to do that. $8 profit, because you can see it down here ticking in. We made $46 from that, so we've got a bit of money in our bank accounts. And now all we have to do is ask the crime lord for protection. The Mexican said he'd help you if you split your gold money with him. He left you a bunch of guns, some empty blessings, and a promise to send a Ranchero to help you out. Basically one of his enforcers. So basically, item received, naval gun, repeater rifle, the character has joined your posse, Chiche. Location has become available, Homestead and Crossroads. So we go to the Crossroads. Some folks said that just before sunrise there is an electronic feeling on the pactor for the Crossroads, the kind that makes your hair stand on end and sends shivers down your spine. Some swore they've met a man here, well dressed and well spoken, who offered them a tempting deal. He could make you a powerful in return for a piece of yourself. You took the deal, you declined the man's offer. I'm really not tempted to take his deal because I'm pretty sure this guy's the devil. The man smiles, tips his hat, then turned on his heels and left the crossroads. After a few steps he disappeared, though the night was crisp and clear. Isn't that terrifying? Okay, we've got orchards. Let's check out the orchards. The man's eyes have been sewn shut with crude twine. He sat perfectly still, his gun in his holster, his stash on the ground close to you. For minutes he didn't make the slightest noise, but uttered a single slow sniff. You could grab his stuff and make a run for it, but then there was that gun. Well, if he's basically blind but he can still smell us, then he'll probably be able to shoot us. So, knowing better than to meddle in the affairs you don't understand, you greet the man simply and respectfully. That he nods and he blessed you. So, if we look here, I believe we still got a mangled foot. I thought we had a blessing. Right, we've got the repeater rifle, which is nice. He's got the repeater. He's got a Western rifle, one of the first repeaters. Someone called it the gun that won the West. He's got a sawn-off shotgun. I'm going to give him the repeater rifle. As you can see, it increases Warren's heat level. Actually, that's not a good idea. I'm going to take away the repeater rifle. He can have the repeater rifle because his aim is better. Warren can have the naval pistol, similar to a regular revolver, but with bigger slugs and lower capacity. It does more damage than the one that we've got. but basically the same rules apply. It has a slightly shorter, it has slightly less ammunition as well, but it doesn't get Warren's heat up, which is nice. This guy's here. We'll give him the healing herbs. So let's go back to the homestead. There's nothing that I really want to buy, so let's go back to the homestead and do this mission. Your family homestead, the bandits coming. It was the hour of reckoning. You took up defensive positions. Yeah, everything's good with that. Proceed to combat. I don't think we have any cards. No, we've just got the ones that we've basically already handed out. Proceed to combat. You are well armed and prepared to defend your home from the bad men. Defend the homestead. If Chi. So I have a problem pronouncing his name. If Chi dies, it will cost you $200. So would rather keep him alive if we are able to. Right, we've got one turn before they arrive. I don't know why I can't see them yet. Let's just change his weapons out to a nice, slightly longer range weapon. That's half cover. He's got no cover there. You can press Q and E to basically change your camera angles. I suppose we could try and flip this over, but that still wouldn't give us full cover. So where do we want to put people? Let's for a start switch out to his navy gun, his naval revolver. I'm going to put Warren down here, because it means he's in full cover, but he can still shoot out this way and this way, which is good, because if they come charging up this way, we're in for a real world of hurt. Though there's no doors on this side of the house except that one, which is covering, so he's okay. Your father's in a relatively good position. I will get him to switch out for his repeater rifle. I might get him to actually go here as well, just because it means that he can shoot out through this door as well. Everybody's fine. We've got to end the turn. Right, we've got enemies charging up. I can't see what they're armed with. I think one's armed with a shotgun. One's armed with a rifle from what I can see. Ooh, he missed, but it ate into his luck. And there's one turning up there who's trying to hide cover behind the barn. Oh, there's two of them. Okay. First off, Warren. So what are we looking at here? So I went high. It looks like he's armed with a shotgun. That guy's armed with a pistol. So if we can try and kill the guy with the shotgun, it's probably for the best. He can shoot two people. 69. He can get the guy up there for 55. The guy over there for 54. Who's he aiming at? And he can get that bloke there for 54. I'm going to try and... Let's go with this guy, because he's closer. He's got a shotgun, which is very, very dangerous indeed. What's the details? Right, he's got natural defense of 1, but everything else is straight. Let's go for it. We killed a bandit, like, literally, like, he was clambering up against it, like, covering against the wall, and we literally just put a bullet through the side of his chest, and he's down. Cheech is basically... Let's see, Cheech... Who can he hit? We've got this guy here who looks like he's either got a shotgun or a rifle. I think he's got a rifle. That guy definitely has a rifle. So we can hit that guy for 79. That guy in front of us for 79. The guy in the back for 71. That guy for 43. Right, I'm going to leave the guys up front with the father and let's take a pot shot at this bloke. Mortez was hit. Oh, he's a named character. He burnt some luck as well. That means his luck, well, he got hit so his luck's gone back up, and he's still got 4 health. Man, that meant he had, what? 8 health? Goodness gracious me. Right, we've got the father. He can't see anybody. I can't shoot anyone. Okay, that's bad. I thought I could... I thought... Oh yeah, I can open the door like that. Right, so we can shoot him. We can shoot the guy in the front. We can shoot him. I'm going to shoot the guy in the front. Bandit was killed outright. He's going to move up to here and try and get cover from the house. He's pushing forward. He's going to take up. Ooh, he missed. So he's going through the building. He's going to take a shot at Warren and miss Warren. Right. Warren is down to 80 points of luck out of 100 luck. We've got 69% chance to hit this guy. We basically put a bullet straight for his chest and killed him outright. Cheat. We got to go on cheat. We're going cheat. We're calling cheat. Right, cheat. Right. We can hit. We can hit Mortez Hez for 59. We can hit the bandit over there for 45 in cover. He's in 59. Let's go with him. Ooh. He's got 1 point of health left. If we go near him, that red ring around him is his reaction shot ability, so he'll shoot us if we try and go through there. There's the father. 65% on him, let's try. Right, he's flanking us. He missed with a shotgun of all things. Ah, he hit him for 1 damage. Right. Who do we need to hit? Mortez again would be good. We can only hit him. We'll try again anyway to hit him. Oh, we missed. That's bad. Warren needs to get up here quickly then. It's going to take all our stats. It's going to take all our action points to get up into the house. He needs to get into the house as well because he's now being flanked. Oh, he can't. That's bad. Okay, I was hoping that he was going to be able to. Well, fixed cover then. It's better than getting flanked. Who can he hit? He can hit the bandit. Let's try that one. It's 49%. He missed, but his luck is reducing. They're spending time to reload. He's bleeding as well, I think. Warren nearly got hit as well. Right, first things first, I think he's bleeding. Crippled defense. Right, he's got to bleed out, and I'll have to pay massive money if he does. So I'm going to pop a herb, which will get some of his stuff back up. And then he needs to get into this house. Oh, I can't, okay. Well, try and get one of these bandits. His luck's almost out, which sucks. Well, we got one of them anyway, that's all we needed to do. Warren, you're at a disadvantage because you're flanked, so get up here. I think you'll be able to get him, 49% chance. Try it, luck. Ooh yeah, there we go. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now the father, that's the question. Where can we get him? We need to get him into a flanking position because the guy's up there in full cover, which sucks. Just trying to think which would be a good position. Probably here if we sprinted it. He might try and shoot us, but it would probably be for the best. He's got to try and relocate and reload his gun. Right. 2 damage. Not great. He's here. I could try and flank. His movement isn't great, so if we try and push out of the house, we're going to be in real trouble. It may just be worth trying to shoot him. It's a low. Let's try it anyway. Ooh, Devil's Luck. But he's still got full health. Ooh. Right, let's try shooting him again. He missed, which took away rest of his luck. He shouldn't have too much luck left, in all honesty. Yeah, there we go. Completed the mission. If only your prospector was lucky enough, you could get back on the Oregon Trail. They basically, both you and your father are desperately trying to leave this place. Which is a mammoth task in itself. Well, you survived the attack. Your father was worried. He said you should build an underground escape tunnel in case of another attack, but he also wanted you to call. The shots. It's going to cost us 200, but I do like having an escape tunnel. It means we can get out quite easily, and it means that if we get attacked by loads of people, it'll basically give us a better chance to escape. Father said he could take care of the materials and construction. Meanwhile, the bandits were attacking everywhere else. Elsewhere, you ran to make sure Florence was safe. Florence's parents didn't survive the raid. You found her amongst the dead. Weeping, she followed you home and never left. She never spoke of it, but brought fresh flowers to their house in their memory every week. While you were gone, your father had a visitor, a well-dressed gentleman with a peculiar accent who seemed to appear out of nowhere. His magnificent cologne concealed his curious sulphur aroma. Could he be? No, that was madness. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this bloke's the devil. The gentleman was quite persuasive, convincing your father to send most of his cash on a lucky amulet. He was well fed up with struggling, running scared from bandits, crime lords, and the weather. He wanted the prospecting business to take off and fast. Still, though your father seemed loath to discuss the matter, he downplayed the power of the trinket, insisting it wouldn't work. Still, things improved. Father swiftly found new dig sites and extracted that the extraction was efficient. Soon he was able to buy a better mining license. So, affected by amulets, basically, so the amulet is magical. We got some new sites to explore. So let's see what actually we've got here. Amulet's power. Amulet bought from the shady character grants you good luck, plus 5 luck per turn. We also got some more cards, which are 10 of clubs, vengeance, passive. Survive a fatal shot. If you kill your killer, you'll make it, otherwise you'll die. And we also got 10 of diamonds, equalization, requires 60 luck, reduces every character's health to 1 HP. Ooh, I don't actually, that's pretty nasty to be honest. But I could see why you would need it. So, and this is Florence. She's got terrible aim. Really terrible aim. 45%. I'll give her a shotgun as a backup weapon. Give her the tobacco. For that's basically the same. Her heat is 2, his heat is 3. If we do that, his heat goes up to 4, but it gives him a better long range option. He's still got a mangled foot. He's still on the essential character. She's an essential character. They're all essential characters, so if they die, we're in for it. Right, Warren. Right, we'll give him that 10 of diamonds equalization. Active requires. That's really bad. I'll give. Actually, thinking about it, we'll give these to her because basically, what's that? Oh, we got a pair. 10 of hearts, 10 of diamonds. Oh yeah, this is something I forgot to mention. You get collect cards in. Basically, if you get poker hands, you get particular bonuses. So she's got the 10 of clubs. Is there anything we could do? I wonder if we gave him what he got, 3 of a kind, maximum luck. That's actually really useful. I would rather that she got the cannibal card instead then, because now he's down. He's got less HP, but he's got 130 luck, which is really nice. Right, we just have to keep an eye on his health. Yeah, 3 of a kind, like, these card combos are really powerful. Right, save him from permanent injury. Rightio, so we'd set off exploring. Can't go to the crossroads. Fate Trader, crevasse, small bridged house, forest entrance, excavation company, Delton sites, excavation fields, trading post. Is there anything back at the trading post? We've got 21 uses of our license. The proprietor is eager to exchange goods with you. You go to the bar. You got to bartering. So he's got the same stuff basically. More dried herbs. So we're okay. I don't need any dried herbs at the moment. Forest entrance. What's that? At the traversed forest, you spot a rare albino rabbit. Its skin would net a decent price. The albino rabbit's powerful good luck charms. The rabbit, for its part, sat still, as though perhaps you were a valuable prey. Foolish as it sounds, you followed the rabbit, hoping to capture its good fortune. Let's just shoot the rabbit and take its head. You shot the rabbit, quickly skinning it and keeping the foot for good luck. So we've got 50 gold and we've got a rabbit's foot, which unlocked the watermill. Interesting. So what does the rabbit foot do? Maximum luck. Ooh, very nice. I'm going to give that to her because her luck is pretty bad. Well, it's not bad per se, but her aim is terrible, even with stuff improving to it. So yeah, at least she's got the health for it. We've got watermill. Let's check out the watermill. The abandoned mill held a puzzling scene. 2 identical twins, one holding a gun, the other shot dead. You'd seen their face on a wanted poster, but just one of them. When he saw your gun, the shooter dropped it and claimed innocence, saying he'd shot his murderous brother in self-defense. He offered you the gun. He took it to the sheriff along with the gun as evidence. I don't like. The problem is, like, it's like a 50-50. Either we're letting a murderer go. I'd like to turn him up to the sheriff. You retrieved the bounty, but the sheriff held the gun for evidence. But we got 150 gold out of it. That's cool. I think this is going to be a good place to stop. I've been Cornish-knight. If you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, or you can leave a comment in the comment section and I'll get back in contact with you. I've been Cornish-knight, this has been Hard West, and I'll see you all next time on the next episode. Goodbye.